Hey guys, it's Hannah Banana, and today we're going to be revamping our wigs. Okay, so you got your wigs. I got two this time. And you can look, girl. This thing is laid fried to the side. Okay, because no. And this is the human hair one. I have, this is a synthetic blend, 30 inches. Anyways, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna wash it and then we're gonna style it. Before you even start washing, you gotta actually detangle this. So we're just gonna start from the ends to the root. And I got me a powder brush. You can use whatever brush you want. Just make sure it's a detangling brush. So now, there's time for the synthetic blend. Oh, I'm trying to have no good finger. Here we go. Hold on. Work with me. Oh! Look, that's good. So I already detangled the human hair wig. It's like a little bang situation, which is nice, you know. It's not too much. So now it's time for the synthetic blend. I already had it into braids, girl, because it's 30 inches and I didn't want to spend all that time trying to detangle all the knotted up hairs. So yeah, I'm just gonna unravel it. Okay, so we got one side done. It's not too bad. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be more tangled than this. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now what we gotta do, okay, so by cleaning it I mean literally getting all this glue off and making sure the lace is clean and making sure that the hair is actually smooth, not like tangly like this. My other wig, thankfully, it's a glueless one, so I don't really have to do too much with that. All I gotta do is just smooth that out. So we're just brushing it. If you have like super long wigs, I honestly, I recommend doing at least 2 braids. You can do more the better, but at least 2, just so that way it won't stay tangled. Because trying to untangle this, it would have been like a hectic. And that's not what you want, especially if you're, like, imagine if you're just like on the go, trying to get life handled, or you just have like a schedule full. This is really gonna slow you down trying to detangle it. Okay, so majority of this is tangled, so I'm just literally gonna go to the back, because sometimes it does have a little tangles under like the wig. Okay, now that that's done, come with me over here. Okay, so got the hair untangled. We boil the water. There we go. Okay, so that's the boiling water. I let it cool off a little bit, and I'm using a silicone mix, the shampoo, bamboo, and I'm gonna go in with the actual silicone cream after this is done. So I'm just literally, hold on. angle. So I'm just going to slowly dip the 30-inch in first, since it is so big. The one with the bangs. I'm trying to do this with one hand. This is a little complicated. Just a little bit. I can make it work. Okay. So as I'm going to let this sit, soften up, and I won't have to scrape off too much without like making it a huge hassle. Sorry, hold on, look. Okay, yeah, that's what's going on right now. Okay, wig number 2. Wig number 2. The bangs. Yeah, it's right up in there, and you just gonna push it on down and let that simmer. So this is really gonna help out with any trapped smells, any dirt left over. Like, you know, if you've been sweating in your wig, honey, this is the way to go. Only because don't put it in while it's boiling. Like, you would have to put it in after it kind of cooled off a little bit, but not to where it's like still not steaming a little bit. Only reason why is because only reason why is because you want it there we go. You want the solution to cool off first while the wigs are within it, so that way you can actually close up the cuticle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let this simmer, and once that's done, then we can actually get started styling them. Okay, so it has cooled down a lot. So what we're gonna do is, okay. So what I'm doing now is, if you can grab it, you can start washing it. So I'm going back in with shampoo. Are you recording me or the hair? Because I wanted the hair.
Recording both.
Oh, okay. You can see the hair? So I'm finger detangling right now. And if you get a close-up on the actual pot of water, my wig soup has officially turned brown. So that's how you know it's very much seasoned. And we has cleansed the wigs. So in the soup, it's full of makeup, dirt, sweat, grime, debris, whatever you think of, it's in there. So right now, we're just letting this coat. I'm coating all of the strands with the bamboo conditioner, well, shampoo, not conditioner. And you really want to focus on the ends as well. I'm gonna be real with you. Yes, you can trim up the ends. However, it's like honestly having to trim the ends is gonna just make your hair like super short. I do believe this is like a 6 about a knot or two, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Reason why is because it has a full head of hair. So now that that's done, we're gonna go with the edge. So you can see that this glue has been lifted, which is what you wanted, which is perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out. Focusing on the end here because this is going to be, it's not the main focal point, but it's going to be what everyone notices. If the ends look bad, it's going to make the wig look bad. I don't care how good the top looks, it needs to look smooth all around. So while you're waiting on it to cool off, like you don't need to just watch it. You should do some other things. Like I organized stuff, I washed my cheeks, I ate some food. So that way it's not like this is the only thing that's consuming your time. I actually got some stuff done while waiting for this. My dear sweet boyfriend behind the camera helping me record this.
I'm helping.
Because I needed both of my hands to actually do this.
I'm helping.
Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. So you can see that it's actually becoming more sudsy or soapy, whatever you want to call it, because we actually got a lot of the dirt out of this hair by just letting it sit in not the boiling hot water, but like it was still steaming, right? But again, you don't want to put this in while it's boiling, especially with this being a synthetic blend with human hair. It would have messed up the synthetic. Okay, so I'm focused on the ends. I didn't get to finish this side. 30 inches, honey. Ignore that. Golly. I mean, look. It's good for pictures. It's annoying to clean up. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so I should not have any traction while I'm finger detangling. If I'm finger detangling and it's still getting stiff, that's an issue. Then you'll have to actually go through and re-detangle every single strand, because this shouldn't be happening. Through and coax the hair all throughout. And this holds a good water actually. I'm going to add some more for the top part. Any of excess glue that doesn't come right off, all you gotta do is just go through it with a toothbrush, or you can do an edge brush. I don't care. I do a toothbrush, so no judgments here. But yeah, this is just easily slipping off, and that's what you want. You don't want to pull it, because if you pull it, then some of the hair is going to come with it, and you don't want that, especially since that's part of your lace, because you will literally pluck your lace ball. Some say use your nails, but there was a good couple of years where I just didn't have nails. I would just bite them off. So that's why I started to use a toothbrush, because that's a guarantee it's going to just come right off. Like, you can even use a soft toothbrush to make sure that it's not going to rip all the hair out. And yeah. So once it happens like that, all you gotta do is literally take it and just pull it out. It comes right out. Make sure you have like a cloth or something nearby so that way you can actually place the hair, the extra hair glue down. about detangling from the roots to the end, only because I'm going to let this sit a little more. The main focal point of this is just to keep it lathered, because this is actually the shampooing process. So, no, this is actually the shampooing process. Anything that doesn't want to come off is not the end of the world, because again, you're going to go over it with a toothbrush. Yeah, so I literally had just a blob of this right here, and now it's almost gone. The majority of it is gone, which is what you want. The main thing I'm worried about is this part, only because this is right on the front of your head. So now, I'm just going to put this on the lace. This water is still hot. It's just tolerable. So that's the reason why we're keeping it still inside of this and letting it sit. We'll be right back.